Okay, successfully cleared customs. My eyes are not red, but that was a red eye. I am at Schiphol train station, which is the
It's pronounced
airport's train
Skipple.
station. It's just after 7 a.m. here, which is 2 a.m. back home, and I need to find the train to Den Haag.
It's pronounced Den Haag.
Welcome to the Collector Hotel in The Hague. I have just checked in. I gave my hosts a run for their money this morning by taking myself to the wrong train station, but they were kind enough to meet me at the train station I arrived into and walked me to the proper stop and to my hotel. I am now at the Collector. This is room 210, my cozy, adorable little room in The Hague. How cute is this room? Bathroom is beautiful. I could sure use a shower after my red-eye flight, but it's very cozy. Very, very cozy. Like, no desk for daddy to work in, cozy. But every bit the European boutique hotel that I wanted it to be. Okay, I did the wrong thing. I took a brief nap, which didn't feel good when I woke up, but it feels good now. I'm out and about. It's about 48 degrees, cloudy. I think that is what is typical here. But I'm in a very cool shopping district, as you can see. A little bit of construction, but also some shops. So far, I'm in the pretty modern part of the city, but I'm trying to head to some of the older venues right now. See what I can see. I was told that you will not see a lot of cars in The Hague. You will see delivery vehicles and commercial vehicles and the like. But other than that, you will see bikes and you will see people on foot. You can see that most of the streets here are made for walking, and that I love. And trains too. There's a train over my shoulder. Then there's another train over there, the red beige one. Then there's another train in this direction. All sorts of trains in The Hague. Oh, and motorbikes. As with many great European cities, there is an abundance of shopping. And I need to find myself, on this trip, some shoes. Apparently, every time I visit Europe, I forget one key thing to pack. I mean, I have shoes on, but I'm gonna need other ones. All right, the program has begun. We are getting a tour of Den Haag, and we are getting on a coach now to go to the seashore. You'll notice that it's raining and it's cold, but we are still going to see the seashore.
With his original lake in front of it, because imagine when it was built in the 13th century, well, there was nothing. There were dunes, and because we're not far from the sea, there was a huge forest along the coastline of the Netherlands, and in the middle of the forest there was a lake, and that was perfect for the Count of Holland to build.
No, not Atlantic City. This is Scheveningen. He's so excited.
What is this? What's happening right now?
I was told to take a bitterball for the road. It's a beef ball. Really delicious. And now we're going to something you'll recognize from home, a Ferris wheel. Literally now walking above the North Sea to the eye.
Maar kunnen jullie bij de wissel zetten? Dankjewel.
All right, well, I can't believe it's only really day 2. Yesterday felt like I was here a week, and this was actually the first time I slept in this bed. The time change has not affected me until now. Getting up this morning out of this super comfy bed was a challenge that I hadn't anticipated. I went to bed too late last night. I had way too much work. I had intended to go to bed at a reasonable hour, and it wasn't until 1 a.m. here that I went to bed, which is 8 p.m. at home. So it's wasn't the ideal choice, and now I'm feeling it. And today is going to be a big day. Anyway, I loved yesterday. I really do feel like I know The Hague already. I love the people here. I love saying the word Scheveningen, which is where we were last night. A lot of adventures for today. Hope I have the stamina to do it. Okay, we are getting on the 1 tram. Our chariot has arrived. It's bike time.
Area was actually green meadows, hunting green grounds, etc. And then it became quite industrial. So starting from this industrial zone is now done.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I can help you to the supermarket. You are organizing
Lovely afternoon in Den Haag. And one more train. Dare I say, that is sunlight on my forehead. The first sun so far on our trip. All right, I have a half an hour of free time, and I'm on a mission to get some chocolate. I know Eli just sold 240 chocolate bars in the last week or so, but none of it was Dutch chocolate. So let's see what we can find. Okay, it's the last full day. I walk everywhere, and in The Hague is not an exception, but I got new shoes, and I've got blisters. First time. Let's do this.
I told you about the man who putting his tongue out to Dutch. There he is. That was the Prime Minister in those days. Idiot. So, chop, chop, chop over here. But I always say, before you die, you had to do of the British Embassy with the small flag on top. Look at the side street, and there you can see the original medieval house. There's the step cables on the side, and you can see that from the 18th century. This was one of those houses that were modernized in the 18th century. The funny thing is that the British Embassy, I want you to count the house numbers.
Don't look now, but my jacket has come off. It is a glorious last full day in The Hague. The castle. We'll be walking along the water for the next half a kilometer or so. This is as picture perfect as it gets. And then he wanted to become King of Germany. So he became King of Germany. He was crowned in Hague. So and then he wanted to become Emperor of the big Roman Catholic Empire. And that he didn't manage because he was murdered by the Frisian in the Moors. So that is the start of the House of Holland. So and all the buildings that were through the centuries. So this is 800 years of political power in the Netherlands. What was to need to be practiced? There we go again, the light. From the left in the corner to the dark on the right side in the corner. So that. Okay, it is Thursday evening and it is super nice out, and so look at how busy this square is. Wow, what a difference a couple of days make.
gin. And I will explain why it's not strange to find gin in a Geneva distillery. The other one is perfect happiness. We're Dutch, you know, we'll sell anything. It's a 17th century.
All right, it's our final dinner, and this place looks happening. That is a wrap from Den Haag. I do have breakfast tomorrow morning, but it's going to be perhaps earlier than the rest. I have an early flight that I need to make. So this is the fond farewell to The Hague, and it was marvelous, honestly. Tonight was really, really, really special. I loved the people that I met on this trip. So many different international cultures, and we spent so much time comparing and contrasting just the way that we interact in the world and travel and experience things. It was really a magical connection. And it's a beautiful, beautiful city on temperate nights like tonight. So good night from The Hague.